Hey everyone, welcome back to another video by Spellstorm Miniatures. This time we're covering March Kickstarters that are closing out soon. I'm going to fire it up right away with the Marvel United. This one is being done by Simon, a well-known maker that many of you probably know. It's said to be 1 to 4 players with 14 plus on age and about 40 minutes per game. You can see the focus is these miniatures here of a little like chibi Marvel heroes, and there's also villains involved in there as well. It is described as a fast-paced cooperative games where players take turns of the heroes and band together to defeat those evil villains. Now the villains are also taking their turns and gaining cards to get their evil plans off. So each card kind of triggers off differently, and there's a lot more detail in the gameplay and a clear tutorial on the Kickstarter page. The core box is $60, comes with all your base game, figures, and all the stretch goals and expansions. There are 2 expansions, Rise of the Black Panther and the Infinity Gauntlet, pictured here. Now you can get each of those for $25 added on, or $90 to get both those and the base game. And then you have the $25 Tales of Asgard. So go ahead and check this out. It looks like a really fun game. Conan the Conqueror by Monolith Games is an expansion off of their very popular Kickstarter Conan. The Conqueror Pledge is the expansion part of this. It contains 6 new scenarios, costs about $98, and you also get a 60-plus page hardback cover with it. There are 55 new miniatures, along with some different updated modes on gameplay, so it's one you definitely want to check out if you haven't already, and you have the base game. Of course, there are also some add-ons to add those extra layers, even more miniatures, more scenarios. For the Terrain is a smaller Kickstarter by Galdoria Games. Now this one is focused mainly on terrain pieces, I guess not so much the miniature side of it, but to enhance your table. This one is a little bit more complicated in the pledge level. There's even a calculator you're going to have to use to figure it out because there's different kits like the wine cellar, jail cells, and it just kind of goes on. There's a great number that are here and available. They're all done in resin, and obviously you'll have to pre-paint them yourself, or if you want to spend the money, you can purchase hand-painted sets yourself. Now, the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. I really like this because there's a large variety of terrain, from the wine cellar to just accessories or desert, crystal cavern type things, and even this little slime looking monster with the sewers. So it's a great one to check out for those small odds and ends. Rebel Minis is bringing Darkhold Kobold Calvary. Now this is a little add-on to a little kobold army if you're looking for one. Kind of gets them riding on some different creatures. Maybe you just need a whole bunch of kobolds for your army because, when we're playing D&D, who doesn't need a bunch of these little guys? It's $25 for the 10 cav unit, and then you can add on for like these little archers or by $8, or you can just go for a horde of kobolds from their first Kickstarter, which is 18 of them for $20. Next up, we have Stormsunder, Heirs of Ruin. Now this is by Lazy Squire Games. This story-driven RPG board game has about 300 hours of campaign, and even a companion app is available. The all-in pledge of Pharaoh's Wrath of $449 will get you 300 miniatures, 300-page campaign, and a 3,200 cards, and hundreds of hours of gameplay with all the stretch goals and everything. Each hero has their own traits, their strengths, their weaknesses, and their adventure deck here. A wide variety of range in the size and detail of these miniatures and all sorts of creatures. Lazy Squire has done pretty good in their past, so this is one to look at. Finally, IDW Games is bringing you Batman the Animated Series. Now, I have a little nostalgia on the cartoon series myself, as many I bet are watching this have as well. This is 1 to 5 players, 60 to 90 minutes, and age 14 and up. To get these guys, it's going to cost you $125 for the base pledge, up to $225 for the all-in, which includes the base game, all the stretch goals of course, and about 5 expansions along with the Alfred Pennyworth Ally Mini. That's a Kickstarter exclusive. I think they have done a great job in capturing the essence of the cartoon show, from the sculpts to the artwork and to the overall game board and experience you'll be getting playing this one. Thank you very much for joining me on this very fast look on some of the Kickstarters I have my eye on ending in March. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and make sure to make some comments down below for whichever games you're looking forward to or something I should check out.